Hey YouTube, this is Reskin Amusement Park Fan 62. Today's video is my on themes that are way overused for the Halloween season. Now, what do I mean by this? I mean, these are themes that you see in every haunted house, every amusement park haunted house, and stuff that you can buy and find in stores. First thing is clowns. Now, I get it that people are afraid of clowns. Everybody is afraid of something. But they have milked that market dry as far as the clown stuff, because you see clown themes for like places like Spirit, and you have clown props like from Spirit Halloween or any of those Halloween stores. Then you see clown inflatables and etc, etc, etc. So I feel like that's one of those that needs to kind of get rebranded in a way and kind to come up with something new, because it's all about the same type of thing. There needs to come up with something like that you won't find everywhere, because you can face it, use the clowns and everything. The next thing is scarecrows slash corn. Now, this one can go either way of Halloween or fall, but what I'm talking about is stuff like for example, with Kings Island, they have a haunted maze called Field of Screams. Stuff like that, because that is way overused. It's not original. Now, it was a long time ago, but it's been so overdone that it's one of those where you're just kind of like, okay. Now, there are some that Universal does, which I applaud them for doing, and some that, you typically don't see. Now, another one that is starting to become overdone are zombies. With recent movies like Zombieland 2 and others like that, it's one of those that is just way overdone. It's kind of like, okay. Now, back to Universal for a minute. They had a maze last year for the one in Florida, I think, where it was like a Yeti or a Bigfoot killer. I applaud them for that, because that's original. But something like The Walking Dead, which has been around, seems like forever, you're kind of like, okay. Now, another one that they did last year, which is overdone, but the way they did it as a maze, from what I saw, looked, kind of cool. And that was the movie from the 1980s or so called Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Now, the way they did that was unique. But instead of just be like, basic clown themes, it's kind of like, Now, I'm not going to go over every maze that they've had last year, but it's just like, to me, it's just way overdone, and they need to come up with new ideas for themes, because If not, I feel like a lot of the haunted houses are going down the road are going to have issues getting people in because of the reuse of same themes. Now, one theme that some haunted houses do that I've heard that are quite cool to are spiders. Now, we all know someone, or you may be the one, that are afraid of spiders. And that's one of those that you're like, okay, because you don't see many spider themed mazes. But it's one of those where it's unique and it's not really overdone. If you have any other themes that I missed, put it in the comments below.